Hi, you are probably wondering why you need to hire a paralegal for small claims, landlord and tenant, or traffic ticket matter. Well, the truth is, you don't need one if you are familiar with the Ontario laws, rules, regulations, and procedurism, and can navigate the legal system, research legal issues, draft legal documents, and provide insight into your legal case. Otherwise, it would be best if you considered hiring one. Small Claims Court Toronto. Meet Pascal Siakam. Pascal hired a contractor, Carl, who happened to be his neighbor, to renovate his entire living room. Since Pascal is friends with Carl, he thought a written contract was unnecessary. As such, the agreement was verbal. Although oral contracts are generally considered valid, they can get really messy and difficult to prove. Anyways, Carl started work, but requested more money to complete the renovation in the middle of the project. Pascal denied Carl's request because, according to Pascal, it wasn't part of their agreement. Carl abandoned the job after telling Pascal that he would only continue working on the project once he received payment. As Pascal and Carl cannot agree, Pascal is taking the matter to Toronto Small Claims Court. What chances does Pascal have to recover the amount he is owed? Ask a paralegal. Landlord and Tenant Board Toronto. Meet Fred Van Vliet. Fred bought a house on a mortgage and rented it to Scotty Barnes for an initial term of 1 year. Scotty paid his rent for the first 3 months, but couldn't continue paying due to his job loss. He is owing 3 months' rent. Unfortunately, Fred lost his job too, and he is now worried that he wouldn't be able to continue paying his mortgage with his little savings. Fred is desperate and wants to evict Scotty to rent his house to another tenant as soon as possible. Fred served Scotty with an N4 and commenced an application at the Landlord and Tenant Board seeking an order terminating the tenancy and evicting Scotty on the basis of Form N4. How would Fred persuade the board member to have Scotty evicted? Ask a paralegal. Traffic Ticket Court Toronto. Meet OG Anunabi. OG is a new driver with a G2 class driver's license. A police officer handed OG a traffic offense notice for driving 50 kilometers per hour above the speed limit. OG told the police officer that he didn't intend to exceed the speed limit. He was compelled to do so because he was late for a job interview. The police officer told OG that a job interview wasn't a valid excuse for speeding. OG faces a charge of 6 demerit points and risks getting his driver's license suspended if convicted. The thought of this stresses OG. What are OG's chances of reducing his demerit point and avoiding a license suspension? Ask a paralegal. These are just a few reasons you should consider hiring a Toronto paralegal.